everyone, welcome back to another video. 1 ounce of gold has recently hit $3,500 an ounce. It was actually a little more than that. Then it pulled back. Today's it is, what is it? $3,234 per troy ounce, which is unheard of. It's at all-time highs, and it's probably going to go higher. Like in 1933, it was worth $20.67 for 1 ounce of gold. And on the coin, it actually says United States of America, $20 right on the back. So if it says $20, why does it cost $3,200 some odd dollars to buy one of these today? That's because the Federal Reserve prints money out of nothing, out of thin air. They just say they want more US dollars, so they dilute the supply of US dollars that are currently in circulation. So if, say you have $10,000 saved up in the bank, that means there's more dollars out there, making your saved dollars worth less. That's why, that's inflation, right? And so that's why it's important to hold gold and to invest in gold, because there's only so much of it because of the scarcity of it. Like if it was easy to get gold, then it wouldn't be so valuable, right? So, because it's proof of work. You have to work in order to either gain the dollars to buy the gold or go out to the river and mine gold like I do. Today, we're going to go take the metal detector out to a local park, and we're going to see if I can find some gold. It's probably not going to happen. I'm going to dig maybe, let's just go for 50 targets. I'm only gonna like cherry pick the good targets. So 50 targets is a pretty good number. Usually it's like 1 out of every 1,000 targets is when you find gold, but it's guaranteed 0% chance if you don't go out and try. So let's take the detector out to a local park and we'll see if we can find some gold. I hope you guys enjoy the video. So if we could find just a small piece of gold, just an earring or something, that's like a steak dinner, you know what I'm saying? So I'll show you the gear I'm using, and wish me luck, because finding gold is very rare. I have the Equinox 800 metal detector. I've got the Garrett Carrot, also called the Pro Pointer AT. And if you guys are interested in this, I'll put a link in the description. And also a more recent thing that I've been using when metal detecting is a bag full of fluorescent orange golf tees. This is a pretty decent sized field. I could spend all day just on this field if I wanted to get every square inch, but I'm gonna swing pretty fast. I'm gonna try to cherry pick the good targets. So we'll just dig this plug, see if there's anything good, and move on to the next one. All right, I feel it down there. It's a little bit deeper.
Did you ever find any cool stuff?
Oh yeah.
I imagine.
Absolutely.
I've seen some clips, you know, guy at the beach finding all kinds of rings. What's the coolest thing you found?
This thing is way down there. It's probably a piece of can. All right, I'm shutting this off. All right, and of course we found our first thing, a pull tab. We're probably gonna find a lot of those. I won't record any more of them, but yeah, that's what I'm expecting to find and hoping for a nice gold ring. And as you can see, there's a couple orange tees already in the ground. I found a hot spot right here. There's a couple targets here. Target number 5, not great. All right, target number 7, I'm pretty sure we got a coin. That is a crusty, rusty zinc penny. The way I know it's zinc is because it's all corroded, and a copper penny, 1982 and older, would not rot like that. That is a 1982 or newer zinc penny. I like to have this mesh bag to carry my finds in instead of throwing everything in my pockets. Target number 8, I have my iron discrepancy on, and I don't know why this one rang up. I just ran the detector over, it was ringing up as a 20, but hey, at least it's out of the ground now. Right here I got a target, it's like between a 7 and a 10. I found gold rings that rang up just like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig that. I'm walking over to the tot lot right now, and if I find targets, I'm gonna dig them. So here we go. Right about there. So no, it's right here. I just dug this hole and it smells so much like mushrooms. All that, you can see all that white mycelium in there. But the target is right here.
Let's hope for, oh, I feel something right there. I was hoping for a gold ring, but nope. That is a piece of can slaw from a lawnmower hitting a aluminum can. All right. Always expect disappointment when metal detecting. All right, the detector was ringing up between 31 and 23. It was a very odd type of signal. So I dug the target expecting trash, and I actually found a coin. Let's see. There it is. It is a quarter. Washington quarter. Not silver, 1970. And man, it was down pretty deep too, probably 5 inches. So I wouldn't doubt that this was here for a very long time. And so that tells me that it is possible to actually probably find silver here. Probably not, but it's a possibility. It's cool. 25 cents. We got 26 cents worth of change so far. All right, target 13. This was target 12, and then right next to it, I got another target. And you can see where the coin was and where the roots and stuff grew around the coin. And it looks big enough to be a quarter. There it is. Another 1970 quarter. All right, so I got about 20 targets between where I came from and here at the tot lot. There's nobody here, so I have all the space I need to work. I'm gonna go around, especially underneath these like climby things and at the bottom of the slide and just everywhere. Hopefully we can find a little piece of jewelry, maybe some coins, probably a lot of junk, but you don't know until you try. All right, first target actually is right on the surface. It's not gold or anything, but it very well could have been. All right, I got my first actual target here underneath this scavenger hunt thing. And I don't know if it's gold, but I don't know if it's gold. It's ringing really high for gold. It was ringing like a 22. Please be gold or something. Oh, cool. What the heck is it? It's like a little bead. I don't see any kind of hallmarks or anything on it signifying that it is gold or silver or anything. Anyway, it's still a cool find. Awesome. I will take it. All right, so I have the stock coil here. This is the 11-inch coil. I do have the aftermarket, like, what is it, 5 or 6-inch coil. And that other coil is a lot better for sniping around these tot lots and stuff. But with a bigger coil, you can still do it. It's just that when you get real close to a pole like this, you just have to expect to hear it, right? And just kind of ignore it. So you can still swing with the stock coil of this detector in a tot lot. You just have to kind of know what you're doing. Also, when you get close to the concrete, it's full of rebar and stuff, so you're gonna hear all kinds of stuff. And unfortunately, if there's any targets right here along the fence where people like to sit, you're gonna have to take the loss on that. So I'll keep swinging around here. I went all underneath that thing, and I still have to go over there, but we found one little thing. Who knows? Maybe there's a gold necklace or something hiding here. All right, so as you can see, we got some pieces of junk out of the ground. There's a big wire, some nail. This is actually a brush. Some can slaw and stuff. This big bolt. 5 pull tabs. We found this semi piece of jewelry, which is just garbage. We've got 51 cents. This is a Lincoln cent from newer than 1982, and 2 1970 quarters that are not silver. 1964 and older would be silver. And then I think the best thing we found here, even though it's worth less than 50 cents, is just a little junk piece of jewelry, which is pretty neat. We found that right in here where I predicted we would actually find some jewelry, which is crazy because I think it's the only thing we found in here. So tot lots are great for finding jewelry. Unfortunately, we didn't find any gold or silver. All right, it's still early afternoon. I thought I would come to a different area here. We have some volleyball. I'm gonna go ahead and swing the detector around here. All right, first target. What is that, like a Honda or something? It's that kind of little car. All right, there was 2 targets here. Wow, that's cool. There you go. Another little car. Wonder if there's anything else here. All right, it's the next day. I wasn't happy with the results from yesterday. So I've been out just for a little while. I found just a handful of targets. And I did notice in this new park that I'm at, I'm finding a lot more old style pull tabs. This is like the 3rd or 4th one that I found. And so that means that this place has probably not been detected, maybe at all. And also there's a better chance for silver and stuff and more jewelry here. There's also a tot lot, so it's occupied right now, but we'll wait. But now we have access to this tot lot, and it looks like it's gonna rain, so I'm gonna hurry up and detect around here. Wish me luck. I'm not expecting to find gold, but man, that would be nice. All right, I just started detecting and I got a signal right here. I popped it out of the ground and all I see is chrome, like shiny chrome. So it's probably not gold, but let's see what it is. Probably some kind of jewelry. All right, well, I don't see any marks on it that say 925 or silver. Plus it's too shiny to be silver if it was in the ground. And plus it's pretty lightweight. So I'm guessing maybe aluminum or something. Some kind of little chain piece of jewelry. All right, so I got a target here. I'm pretty confident it's a coin. It's right here. I'm guessing that's a penny. I see something. I don't know if it's jewelry, but it's definitely not a coin. Ah, it's a dumb lid. All right, here's a good target. I thought it was gonna be a piece of a can, but it looks like a quarter. It's a modern quarter. All right, 25 cents. That was ringing up nice. It was like a 30. All right, guys, so I just started to lose hope. It's starting to get like windier and colder and that rain's coming. And I looked down, I didn't even detect it. I just looked on the ground and checked this out. If we had a chance of finding gold, this is it. Check this out. All right, so I started over there. I went around the swings and this stuff here. I ended up coming around here and I looked at the ground. I didn't even detect over it. I just looked at the ground and I saw this. It looks gold. That looks pretty good. That might be gold. It's pretty heavy, guys. It's pretty heavy. Does that mean it's gold? Oh, it's not gold. I mean, you know, that totally could have been real gold. Anyway, junk piece of jewelry. I'll make sure that it's not gold. Yeah, you can tell that it's plated. Oh man, that had me going. You know, the possibilities definitely here. I've found gold in parks just like this. All right, so between the 2 parks, I got a total of 50 targets. You can see here we got like a piece of metal there, some aluminum pieces and scraps, 3 pull tabs, 1 washer that was ringing up pretty nicely, but just a washer, 3 old style pull tabs. This is a lead weight. Here's that dumb lid right here. Tricked me for a second. I actually found 3 cents plus a modern quarter. We found this piece of junk jewelry. I also found a pen, but then we also found this thing here. But unfortunately, you can tell that it's not, and it's pretty heavy too. It weighs a couple grams. So yeah, that would have been really nice if this thing was actual gold. But you know, if gold was easy to find, it wouldn't be so valuable. All right, everyone, thanks for watching my video. Now, even though we didn't find anything extremely valuable or valuable at all, really, I think this video does prove that anybody with a metal detector, even a cheap metal detector, doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can come out to these tot lots, probably one in your town or nearby, and you can just actually metal detect and find valuable stuff. That little piece of junk jewelry or anything that I found today could have been a piece of gold. And I've found it before on this channel. You can go back and just look at my metal detecting playlist and you can see some awesome stuff that I found in the past. So yeah, I just thought that I would come out with a metal detector today and see if I could find anything. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, definitely do that. I put out treasure hunting videos of all kinds on this channel, and that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.
Thanks everyone for watching my video. If you're still here, you're one of the 42% that actually watched the whole thing, so I really appreciate that. Also, a big thanks to all of my Patreon supporters and channel members on the screen. And if you like this video, you're going to like the other ones linked here on the screen as well. And thanks for watching.